Hello, Tamika here, and I am going to tell you all about the Healthy Habits Challenge. So, first off, thank you for taking this leap of faith in yourself and in me. And I'm going to help hold you accountable. You're going to help hold me accountable, and we are going to stick to our healthy habits. So, what you need to do first is download and print our habit tracker sheet. Okay. This first page, I'm not going to go through. You can kind of read through it, but it talks about the 5 keys to succeed: our mindset, nutrition, exercise or movement, lifestyle, and supplementation. So you can read through that. But I'm going to jump straight to the tracker sheet so that this video isn't super long. Okay, so what we're going to do for this Healthy Habits Challenge is we're going to start on the first day of the month and we're going to end on the last. And what it's going to look like is on the first day of the month, you are going to put your starting weight right here on this line and then your starting inches. So you can decide what inches you want to measure. For me, I will usually do my arms, my chest, my stomach, my waist, and then each one of my thighs. And so, and of course, both of my arms. And then I'm just going to total all of those different measurements and I'm going to put my starting inches right there. Now, if you want to keep track of each one individually on a separate sheet of paper, by all means do. But just for simplicity sakes, we're just going to put our total inches, whatever you choose. Okay. And then at the end of the month, you'll put your ending weight right here and then your ending inches. And that way you can just track your own personal progress from the start to the end. Then the next thing that you're going to do, and this has to be done before the month starts. So right now, like here's my example, my November goals. So you're going to write the month right here on this line, and then you need to fill in what your goals are for each one of these 5 keys to succeed. So, my mindset goal is to do a daily scripture study and journaling. And so I actually have so many of these books that I have bought on Amazon or in stores or people have given to me that have like a daily scripture and then a journaling section that goes along with it and just something to kind of like ponder and meditate. And I really want to get better about doing that first thing in the morning because I know that when I do that, my day is better. And that's what we want to do. We want to set goals that are going to make us better, that are going to put us in the right mindset, that are going to really set us up for success. Okay. So that is my mindset goal. I wrote down daily scripture study and journaling. Okay. Let me think about some other mindset goals that you could have in the past. I've done 15 minutes or 10 minutes of personal development, whether that was listening to a podcast, reading some kind of self-help book, listening to a TED Talk on YouTube, or any other kind of YouTube video that I want to that would help me. I have done, 15 minutes of meditation, journaling, scripture study. It could even, I mean, just anything that you need to get your mind right. I've even listened to sometimes high vibration frequencies for 5 minutes each morning, and that's just like helped get me in a better mood and if you believe in that stuff, like get you in a higher vibration, so I can attract more things to myself. And so whatever your mindset goal is, you're going to write here. Then your nutrition goal. So my nutrition goal for the month of November is to track all of my food. So one thing that I really struggle with during the holiday season is just mindless snacking. We've got treats all over the counter. I'm inside a lot more because the weather's cold. And so I'll find myself just like grabbing things and just eating whenever I'm bored. Whenever I have time, whenever it's just sitting on the counter and I want it gone, then I just find myself eating. And so that's one thing that I know that I struggle with. So to set myself up for success, my nutrition goal is to track all of my food. Now, what happens when I say I'm going to track all my food? I'm like, I don't want to eat that because I don't want to track it. I don't want to eat that because I don't want to track it. So it actually does help me limit my snacking. Now, my goal is to stay under 2,000 calories. So I did write that there. But this is almost like if I do that, it's almost like two goals: tracking and staying under. And I only want one goal. So I get to fill in my bubble when I track all of my food. Now, that includes the days where I may be bingy. If I track it all, it's okay that I'm over 2,000 because the goal is to track. And so, some other goals that I have had in regards to nutrition. So, if this can, maybe give you some ideas, I've had a goal to stay under a certain caloric intake, which means that I do have to track my food to know what my caloric intake is. I've done one where I have to hit my macros. So I want to have 40% carbs. Um, let's see, what was it? 30% fats and 30% carbs, or, whatever I set up. And I always use MyFitnessPal whenever I'm tracking food or tracking my macros. So I've done that before. Nutrition, I've done an 800-gram challenge, which is eating 800 grams of fruits and veggies in a day. So me and my husband, we weighed out 100 grams of carrots, broccoli, cucumber, that took me a while to find that word, grapes, strawberries, blueberries, like 100-gram in these little snack bags. And each day I had to eat 8 bags. And my gosh, I'll tell you, I was so full and I was actually eating good food. So the 800-gram challenge was a really good nutrition. I've done one where I just have to stick to a meal plan. I know a lot of you guys are doing our body transformation challenge. So if you stick to that meal plan for the day, maybe that's your goal. It's the 4-4-12 system there. What else could you do for nutrition? My kids have done this with me, and their nutrition goal was to just eat at least one fruit and one veggie in a day. Maybe it's to not eat any sweets or not have any candy, whatever your nutrition goal is. So think about what you struggle when it comes to nutrition. What do you want to follow? What do you know you need to follow? And then set that goal. So, like I said, for mine, it's to track all my food. Now, my movement goal, okay, that's exercise. My movement goal is 30 minutes of movement. Now, what I've been doing, and I struggled with writing this down because I always do at least 15 minutes because I usually do these HIIT workouts that sometimes take 10 to 20 minutes on most days. And so I decided, I want to challenge myself. So I'm going to say 30 minutes. So if my HIIT workout only takes 15, then I've got to jump on the elliptical for 15 more, or I've got to do some kind of like strength training or some like extra thing after my HIIT workout. If my HIIT workout takes 20 minutes and then I can go for a walk around a block, then that can be my 30 minutes. And so I just want to have 30 minutes of movement. And, that can even include stretching because I don't want to work out 7 days a week, but I do want to have 30 minutes of movement. So that can include with me like riding our stationary bike and then stretching a little bit on my off days. So that's my movement goal, 30 minutes. Some other goals that I've done in the past is hitting 10,000 steps, walking at least a mile a day or running a mile a day. Of course, with the weather getting cold, I'm not sure where you live, but here there will be no outdoor walking or running. But it can be whatever you want. It could be stationary bike, elliptical, a rower. It could be go to the rec center and do a class. I don't know about you guys, but I have DVDs. Billy Blanks Tae Bo. I have Jillian Michaels. I've got yoga videos, and you can also get on YouTube and do any type of workout. You could do strength training on there. And I have a YouTube channel that has lots of different HIIT workouts. So whatever level you're at, I just want to make sure that you're doing some type of movement or exercise every single day and set yourself up for success according to your level. Then lifestyle. So lifestyle goal, mine is 12 ounces of water first thing in the morning. So for me to be able to check off that box, first thing that's going to touch my lips when I wake up in the morning is water. And I'm going to do 12 ounces. I almost wrote down a cup, but I'm like, a cup's not very much. Then I was going to write down like 8 ounces or 10 ounces. I was like, what? I'm going 12 ounces. And I'm going to habit stack this a little bit. So I'm going to have water in my family living room where I'm going to be doing my daily scripture study and journaling. So that way, while I'm doing my scripture study and journaling, reading and writing, I can be drinking my 12 ounces of water and boom, boom, get those two checked off first thing in the morning. So other things that I've done for lifestyle is no candy, no sugars. That's something that I like to do often throughout the year just to like cleanse myself and prove that I am in control of what goes into my mouth. If you're a smoker, maybe you want to like limit how many cigarettes you're having or how many packs you have during the month. If you're an alcohol drinker, maybe you want to limit your drinks. If you want to get a certain number of steps, if you, like me, want to drink more water instead of writing drink more water, we set a measurable goal. What else have I done for lifestyle? Um, like going to bed by a certain hour or having less phone time. Those are good lifestyle goals. Waking up at a certain time in the morning. So if you're a snoozer, maybe you only set one alarm, and each morning that you get up when your alarm goes off, then you get to check that box. So the lifestyle goal is meant to help support something good that you're already doing that you want to continue doing, or stop and replace a bad habit with a good habit. Okay. And so whatever your lifestyle goals, you're going to write right there. And then last one is supplementation. Now, whether you use my supplements or another company's supplements, or even if you go to, your local store and have supplements, or maybe you have vitamins or medication that you need to take from your doctor, that's what you put there, because consistency is key. And I love supplementation because it helps me see results faster and it just makes it more fun. Like, when I'm working out and I get to drink my pre-workout, like that's much better than water. And when I'm tracking my inches and I get to use my trim, which helps me shrink my fat cells, and I like see like the inches going down, like it just gets me really, really excited. And so I wrote down the supplements. And so, and once again, I want to set myself up for success, but I also want to challenge myself. And there are three products that I thought about that it's like, I have to use at least two of them. Like Ova is amazing. It's a hormone balancer, helps my period cramps, helps my bloating, helps my cravings, helps my irritability. Like it doesn't make me want to kill my husband when he's breathing with his mouth open. That's like a huge pet peeve of mine. And what I noticed is that when I take my Ova, it doesn't bother me at all. And so Ova is amazing. And then BioCell, my liquid BioCell, my liquid collagen. Oh my gosh, I can't work out if I don't have my collagen because my knees just hurt so bad. Also, I feel like my hair is thinning. And so that's something that I do want to take. And I want my skin to continue looking young. Okay. And then so Ova and BioCell, like those are really easy for me to take. I've got Ova right next to my bedside. I've got BioCell in the refrigerator and I usually take it right before bed. So like I'm really pretty good at taking those two. Now, Trim, on the other hand, I have not been very good about, and I don't understand because I absolutely love it. It tastes like chocolate brownie batter. And I don't know. I just am not as consistent as I want to be with that, but I really, really want to be consistent. So I'm putting it down for a goal. So I'm going to have Trim in the morning, Ova and BioCell at night. When I take those three supplements, then I get to cross off that bubble. Okay. So whatever your supplementation is, whether it's like daily vitamins, whether you've got gummies, whether you've got, fat burners, whether you have medication, whatever it is what you're going to put there. Okay. If you don't have any types of supplements, get something. Okay. Just try it out for a month and see. And I've got a list of a whole bunch that I love. Okay. Even if it's like skincare. But use it, do it, try it out, see how you like it. So what happens is I have my 5 goals listed, and then I'm going to put a little one here. And like I said, I'm doing November. So November 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. And then I'll be able to do my week 1 total goes there. So how many of these bubbles, of these circles, did I get filled in? I put that number right there. Okay. And then here's week 2, 3, 4. So I'll write 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and just kind of go from there. Okay. Now over here, I made a spot for your reward. So I wrote, I will weigh under 160 pounds and will reward myself with a 60-minute massage at the spa. And, rewards are an interesting thing for me because technically I can do what I want when I want because I'm an adult. I feel like we've earned that privilege. But I had to pick something that I wouldn't do for myself unless if I hit my goal. And I don't really splurge at the spa. Really ever. I mean, sometimes my husband will buy me a gift card or like send me out the door to go do it, but like it's not something I do on a regular basis. And I thought, you know what? If I can lose this, I'm fluctuating between like 167 and 169. If I can lose these 7 to 10 pounds, this month, then I'm going to reward myself with a 60-minute massage at the spa. And you know what? The money that I'm going to use is the money that I win from this challenge. So that is the extra piece to what's happening. So if you want to do this challenge for free, you just want accountability, you're going to download the tracker, you're going to write your goals, and you're going to do this thing, and you're going to be amazing. We're going to use each other for support. But also we're going to post in the Get Fit Club. Okay. So when I eat healthy and track all my food, I'm going to share my recipe in the Get Fit Club of something that I made that was good. Or I'm going to screenshot, my results from my fitness pal that says, look, everyone, this is what I ate today. I'm so proud of me. I tracked it all. Okay. When I do my daily scripture study and journaling, I might screenshot like this journaling prompt and be like, oh my gosh, this really opened my eyes. Maybe other people could benefit from it. And I'm going to post that in the Get Fit Club. When I do my 30 minutes of movement, okay, maybe I share my workout. Maybe I post a sweaty selfie. Maybe I just take a video of it so you could watch me and cheer me on, whatever that is. When I do my 12 ounces of water first thing in the morning, I'll talk about habit stacking. I'll talk about how it's doing well. I'll talk about what water does in the body for you first thing in the morning. And that might encourage and inspire somebody else to do it. And then when I take my supplements, I can take pictures of it. I can post it. And I'm not saying I'm going to do all 5 things every single day, but this is a way that's really helped me stay accountable, is by using my social media to do that. And so whether you want to post it on your own story, you want to post it on your own wall, or use the Get Fit Club to share, it's just going to inspire other people. Okay. And so I want to see what you're doing in the Get Fit Club. I would love if you made a post, even if you make a post on your own page and then you just share it into the Get Fit Club. That would be amazing, because we want to inspire all women to become their healthiest, happiest self. Okay. So this is the tracker. Everyone is invited to do this with us. Now, if you're like me and you need just a little bit of skin in the game, you need a little bit of extra motivation with some competition, okay, you are going to Venmo, Facebook Pay, or PayPal. Those are my 3 methods of payments that I have available. $10. Okay. Now, everybody who pays me $10 is going to give me their starting weight, and they're going to weigh in every Sunday is what it's going to be in November. But if you're watching this and we're doing a different month, then it'll be every whatever day I tell you in the group chat. Okay. So you'll weigh in with the keyword like we usually do when we're doing our Biggest Loser challenges. Okay. And so everyone that pays the $10 and sends me their weekly weigh-ins is going to have a chance to win some money from the pot. And what we're going to do is we're going to split that pot in half. So let's say that we have 10 people join us, so we have $100 in the pot. $50 of that $100 is going to go to the person with the highest weight loss percentage at the end of the month. Okay, so you're going to give me your starting weight, and then every Sunday you're going to send in your next weight. That way we can make sure, we see the continual process. It's not like you drop from this much to 30 pounds in a week or in a month, because that just doesn't make any sense. So you'll send me your weekly weigh-ins, and whoever has the highest percentage weight loss is going to get half the pot. If it was $100, you get $50. Okay, then the other half of the pot, now this is different than what we've done before. The other half of the pot is going to go to the person who has the most healthy habits completed. Okay, so we have 5 points available each day. And do I expect you to be perfect? No, but just try not to drop the same ball 2 days in a row, right? So what happens to me is I always start out pretty strong. I'm like 5, 5, 5. And then the next time I'm like, ugh, 4, and then maybe 3 things done. And then, back to 5, back to 5, back to 5. Then maybe 2 things went out of town, or, whatever it is. And so each week we're going to keep track of our totals. You're going to share it in our accountability chat. And then at the end of the month, whoever has the most filled in, and that's going to help hold you accountable to sticking to your routines and the goals that you set, the ones who has the most filled in will split the other half of the pot. Okay, so if the pot was $100, they would get $50. So we're just going to split the pot exactly in half. Biggest or most weight loss percentage and most goals completed. And I think this is going to be amazing. I think it's going to be so much fun. So if you are in, I just want you to drop healthy habits or healthy habits challenge down in the comments. And I'm going to send you, do I have my phone? Yes. Okay. I'm going to send you this landing page that I just made. Let me turn down the screen so you can see it. Okay. And what it's going to do is step number 1, you got to make sure that we're part of the Get Fit Club, because that's where you're going to post your own personal accountability and stuff. And that's where all the links are. And then you're going to join the accountability chat. So I've already made this month's. And then you're going to print out your tracker sheet. So you'll just click that button, download it here. And then if you decide that you want to be part of the group that can win money, then you're going to go ahead and Venmo me your $10. And then here we have our challenge rules. And if you're interested in looking at my supplements, you can just click the bottom link at the bottom, and you can look at some of the products that I'm using and see if you feel like it's right for you. All right. Okay. That's it. That's all I got for you. I'm really excited for this. And I hope that it helps you guys make healthier choices this holiday season. Okay. We'll see you later.